Love the hell out of what you do. I can tell you from experience that your contribution is magnified when your heart is in your work. So one of the things that I think is incredibly important is people talk a lot about passion in this very abstract way. I'm passionate about helping people. I'm passionate about this. But one of the things that I really think informs your success is really loving the work, like deeply, passionately loving the work. And what I have found is that because I love what I do so dearly, it's easy for me to work really hard. It's not even work to me. And so then the opportunities arrive and the money comes because I've dedicated myself to doing meaningful work that I love. This seems like a really hard decision for people. And I think it's a hard decision because I don't think we're really in a culture that embraces that. I remember a client said to me, her father said, well, if you love your job 50% of the time, then you're really lucky. And she was shocked by this, and I was a little shocked by this. If that's our standard, loving your job 50% of the time, then that means 50% of the time you might be hating your job. And a good portion of your life, you're not happy and you're not in love with what you're doing. That's just something I don't really ascribe to. And maybe that's a cultural belief you've carried through your own life for whatever reason, from your parents or your community, whatever it is. But what I can tell you is making a decision to do what you dearly love will actually help you to produce extraordinary work. Because here's the thing, you want to dedicate yourself and do great work when you love what you do. And consequently, you elevate yourself in the marketplace. That makes sense, right? So here's the thing I'd like you to do. I'd like you to really assess if the work you're doing right now is what you really dearly love. If it is, congratulations, because you, my friend, are among the very, very few, as it so happens. Statistically speaking, not a lot of people love what they do, unfortunately. And if you're one of those people, then help everyone out around you do the same. If you're not, start assessing what's your plan. Do you plan to do this work that you're doing that you don't love for the next year, 5 years, 10 years? How long are you going to do a job just for the money? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Because once you understand what your tolerance is, then you'll give yourself some deadlines to create an exit strategy for yourself and start doing work you dearly love. I can't say enough how important this is to me, and I think that it is to you as well. This theme will be repeated again and again in the Millionaire Girls movement because it's something that I believe so deeply in. So take some time and assess where you are in your own work life and determine whether you're really sitting at where you want to be and doing work you deeply love. Not working for an organization you love, not just working for a cause you love, but is the work you're doing something that you actually truly adore? If it is, fabulous. If it's not, give yourself a deadline so you can start building an exit strategy.